and welcome back to Pragus Gaming. I'm Gamepass and this is Little Rocket Lab, and we can see what we mined. Okay. Smelted ore, recycled material, produced items. What did we produce the most of? Iron plates. Nice. Really? Interesting. Building supplies delivered. Research material delivered. Rocket parts delivered. Donated items. Workplace accidents. And income. Okay, so what did we do in the last episode? Yes, we have a power situation. We put in the last of the items for the computers in the silo, so we did that. We're slowly working our way through that, and we set up heavy motors, which are still being produced. We've got 25 of them, and we've got motors in there. Okay, which is good. So we're just tidying up a bit. We'll keep those on us and we'll take those. And we've got a few power poles on us as well. I can't get there from there, but we've got a fair few, which is good, but we need to make small wind turbines, gears and copper wire. So we'll take that, and then we need some gears. Couple of those and pop them up here. Now, part of me says keep them together, but the other part says to keep them the breaker is off. Is that something I do in here? Produce 24, consume 35, remaining minus 10. Okay, so we need a lot more. Because what do these produce? Power generate 3,500. Still not enough, so we need more gears. Is 2 more enough? We're 200 short. Right, we need some gears. I think. No, copper wires. which these don't have. Okay, we'll get some more copper wires. Two more. There. Okay, talk to Auntie. Actually, no. We're going to go to the university first. Because that makes more sense. There's a time limit on that. There isn't a time limit on talking to Auntie. What it does mean is we'll need to... Oh, it's closer. Oh, man. Oh yeah, I thought we opened up extra. Ah, that's not what I wanted to do at all. I wanted to do that. Yeah. Item buffer. Yeah, we don't have a dropper, do we? Closed on Sundays. Okay. I forgot. That's not what we were trying to do. Okay. Let's go speak to Auntie. And hopefully we'll move that forward. Looks like we're ready to go. Nothing left to do but get the new parts installed. Let's do it, I guess. Then looks like we're all ready. So what now? You may want to cover your ears, my dear. You built this with Mom? I was young once too, my dear. Your mother and I spent every working moment in this on this rocket, day and night. I was going to put our town on the map. But after she passed, I found I just couldn't do it anymore. And the more time that went on, the harder it was to come in here again. Sad. I'm sorry, my dear. I didn't know how to tell you. I haven't been able to work on the rocket for years, and now I fear these old hands aren't what they used to be. Sometimes life gets the better of us. I'm sorry, Auntie. I didn't know. Coming back here to help you work on it, the way me, you, and Mum used to, it's all I ever wanted. That's what your mother would have wanted too. Maybe together we can start our work again. We're going to need a lot more parts than just some motors, though. To build the rocket, we're going to need to produce and deliver all the necessary parts for each section. Parts can be built using different machines in your journal and then delivered to these input chutes. You can inspect the chutes to see what parts are required or check your notes in your journal. Some parts you'll need to research at the university first before being able to assemble them. Talk to Rebecca at the university to see what you should research first. It's going to be a lot of work, my dear. I can't wait. A new photo. Picking up the pieces. And we got ourselves achievement. And that has finished spring by the looks of it. Okay. So we're now on chapter 2. So, we have a couple of issues. We've got research and stuff to do. Oh. Good morning, Morgan. It's so early. How are you always up before I am? You wanted to work on the rocket, didn't you? No time like the present. Is there at least any coffee left? There might be a bit of decaf left in the pot. Decaf? What did I do to deserve this? I've been working on the list of components we'll need for the first stage of the rocket. Take a look. Heavy-duty motors, steel beams, circuit boards. I know how to make the motors, but I'm not sure about those steel beams or circuit boards. Not to worry, I'm sure Rebecca and Nora are up to the task of researching the parts we need. Sounds good. I'll head over to the university right away. Oh, before you go, let's head to the silo for a moment. There's an old friend I think you should see. But first, I'll need your help moving some boxes. Wait, is that Toasty? It sure is. Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot about him. But why is he all covered up like this? Ever since you left, he missed you terribly. He decided to go into hibernation mode until you came back. Well, I'm back. Let's boot him up. My thoughts exactly. Why isn't it working? I'm not sure. I kept his battery topped up all these years. He should be ready. I think he might just need a little motivation. Why didn't you stop by the bakery and pick up a fresh loaf of bread for him? Wait, you're right. I used to help him borrow some from the bakery. I'll pretend I didn't hear that. Now run along and get some bread. Let's see if giving it to him wakes him up. And this time buy it. Right. So yes. Right, let's head off to the university and the bakery. The bakery is the top one. Anything I can help you with today? 25 coins for black coffee. No wonder she was stealing it. Not that I condone that, obviously. Yes. No, the reason I needed to pause a second was I needed to check the recording because it is a bit jumpy on my screen. No, I really don't think that should go there. But that's the only place it'll go. No, over there. Hi guys, working on a new blueprint? No, they're playing Tetris. The right side, the right! Rebecca, you're going to make me mess up. Is this a bad time? Oh, hey Mo, we're playing Tetris. Called it. What? No, I'm telling you, you need to finish that row. And we just lost. You were at the keyboard. I think we need a refresher on micromanagement. Sorry about that. What can I help you with? Auntie has the list of parts that we need for the first stage of the rocket. There's a couple of parts I'm not sure how to craft yet, though. Oh, let's take a look. I can definitely help you with the steel beams. I'm not sure how to make the circuit boards, though. The chip fab is a bit out of my league. We could import them. Wouldn't that be expensive? No, we can get them for free. Seriously? There are tons of old electronics that other places are constantly trying to get rid of. We could import some of that here and figure out a way to recycle the chips inside them. You know what? That's an incredible idea. If we could get our hands on a shipment of older electronics, we could research a way to recycle parts for them. Pete runs the pier by the coast. You should talk to him about reopening the pier to start importing electronics. In the meantime, come see me at the research desk if you want to get started on those steel beams. Sounds like a plan. She actually called my idea incredible. You going to help out here, Noel? Oh, right. Okay, so we need to talk to Pete. This one kept me up all night, but I found a way to make your furnace more efficient. They'll now smelt ore 50% faster. No changes needed on your part. It's already in effect. Result. Cool. Right, so we're going for the dispenser because we can get that now. Unlock tier 3. Iron plates and... okay. Right, so 400 iron plates, 150 gears, and 25 heavy duty moped. Yeah. Pay once we're to do, we can get starting on drafting the blueprints for you. Okay. All before 7 o'clock. That's not what I want. I can't get out of it that way, so I've got to go up here. Okay. Yeah, the video on my screen was a bit choppy. I was just checking to see whether that was the case on the actual recording, but luckily it wasn't, which is good. So let's head and speak to Pete. So if the video is a little choppy, let me know down in the comments, but it should be okay. That's Pete. That's where the iron mine is. Hey there, Morgan. How's it going? Good. I wanted to ask you about reopening the pier. Rebecca and Nora are needing old electronics for their research. We're hoping to start importing them. I wish I could help you there, but we haven't been able to bring in any shipments for years now. Not since the old lighthouse collapsed. So it's impossible then? Maybe not impossible. Come on, let's take a walk. Like I said, it ain't pretty. How did it get this bad? Well, it wasn't overnight, that's for sure. Over the years, we started to get a few cracks here and there, and didn't realize how bad it was, though. Then one night, a few years back, a huge storm came in, took the whole thing down. Now I don't even know where to begin. I'm afraid without the lighthouse, we won't be able to take in any shipments at the pier. It just isn't safe for ships to approach the coast. But it could be repaired, right? I suppose so. I'm sure if your mother was still around, she'd come up with a way. I think I could rebuild it. Is that so? Sabrina, didn't see you there. You're going to rebuild this entire lighthouse? Now I've heard everything. Well, I thought it's been like this for so long, maybe I could help get the repairs going again. The lighthouse has been broke for years, just like everything else in this town. One day you show up and now you're going to build it all yourself. I'll believe it when I see it. Alright, Sabrina. Christ. Now, Sabrina, you haven't seen what Morgan here is capable of yet. Her mother was the one that maintained this lighthouse in the first place. Well, let's hope for everyone that she can fill those shoes. What is her deal? She's been like this ever since I showed up. Sabrina is... well, she's a tough one. Kind of like this with most people, honestly. Don't put too much thought into it. She's got her own problems she's dealing with. I'll show her. I'll fix this whole thing myself. Well, I like your spirit, but even your mother knew when to ask for help. Did Mom really work on the lighthouse, even while she was building the rocket? She sure did. Incredible woman, your mother. Wasn't a single job she couldn't tackle. After she passed, well, no one really picked up the mantle, so to speak. Maybe it's about time someone did. Up there you can find the supply depot for dropping off the material we need for the lighthouse. You can inspect the depot to see what materials we need. Material can be delivered either by hand or by using a conveyor belt. If we are able to gather all the required materials, we may be able to get this lighthouse fully repaired. What do you say, Morgan? Ready to show us what you're made of? I sure am. Okay. 1,000 stone. Ooh. I think we need more than that though. Oh yeah, we don't have any winches and we don't have steel beams. Okay. Right. And we've got the bread. Wild hops. Okay. Right, so we need... that. Iron plates are over there. I can't get through here, can I? No. Poop scoops. Oh, that's full. Okay. So we need 200, and then it was 150. 1, 2, 2, yeah, so I'm a couple short. Yeah, and I don't have space for these. Okay. Get those in there. And 150 gears. Pop those in. Research dispenser. It's a shame we can't see what else we needed. What was the other thing we needed? If only I'd taken the screenshot. Iron plates, gears, heavy. Oh, it was the heavy gear, the heavy warsits, wasn't it? So I think I just need some more iron plates. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 50. We'll take 400. Let's do that first. I finally figured out how to make a dispenser. Using this, you can automatically drop items off on conveyor belts. Just place items into it when you, like you would with any chest or receiver. Okay. And then we can get that one as well. Ooh. Okay. Perfect. Once the requirements are, you can do your blueprints. Okay. So, for the first stage of the rocket, those steel beams will also work for rebuilding the lighthouse. It should be a lot stronger than it was previously. Once we're able to import shipments at the pier, we'll also need a way to unload them. I've been working on the design for a crane that could do the job. Come see me if you want to start researching it. Okay. And winches. Okay. Right, the cable crane. Steel beams, heavy duty motors. We can do that, but I want to get that one on the go. Perfect. Once the requirements are delivered, we can get started on drafting the blueprints for you. Okay. No. We do... Lighthouse repair, 80 stone. When did we deliver that? Huh. So, we've got winches, heavy duty motors and steel cables from iron bars, and steel beams, iron plate and coal. Okay. Iron plate and coal. That's interesting. What did I need? 250 iron plates. 250. So we can get that delivered. And then we just got to wait on the stone. And coal. Oh well. Wasn't going to do that, but... Allow staying up until 2 AM. Oh, interesting. That's cool. Alright, let's go and wake Toasty up, hopefully. There we go. All set. Toasty? Anybody home? Still nothing. He doesn't seem to want to wake up. I better get able to talk to Auntie. Maybe she'll have an idea what to try next. Right. Gluten for punishment. Steel beam circuit boards. Okay. Okay. Alright, what else can we do? Right, so we can potentially get stuff set up here. I tried giving the bread to Toasty, but nothing. Seems a bit flaky. I thought for sure that would do it. Let's go take another look together. Maybe there's something we're missing. We should try something new. You're quite pleased with yourself, aren't you? I'm on a roll. What? Well, this is awkward. Oh dear, I was worried about this. You didn't happen to see where he went, did you? I'm afraid not, my dear. But you should start searching around town right away. He's a giant 8-foot tall walking toaster. There's no telling what kind of trouble he can get up to on his own. You could say this town is toast. Not now, Morgan. But yes, you'd better hurry up. Find where Toasty went. You're chasing the birds, aren't you? And I'm assuming... Yeah. Okay. Oh, you're out. Interesting. Okay. Huh, yeah. Okay. So we'll need to do something about that. And you're still being worked on. Okay. Oof. And you've run out as well. Okay. Coal efficiency. Right. So. Right, was it steel beams, iron plates and coal? Yes. Iron plates and coal. Right. Need some gears. Here are some I made earlier. We also need an assembler level 2, iron plates and heat sinks. Oh, it's the top of the furnace. I thought I'd put the coffee cup down. Heat sinks. Okay. Because I'm thinking, if we can start working on the steel plates, steel beams, we should be good, right? And we want steel beams. That won't fit, will it? It will have to go where I said the first time. Because we need that one. Yeah, it can be there. Right, so what I can do is take that, do that. What do you have planned for today, Pico? Alright, I'm counting on you, buddy. Right, so that is making iron plates. I need the dispenser. Yeah, iron plates. So I need that. Okay. There. Does that not? Oh. Oh yeah, I don't need that at all. There. Oh blimey, that's a bit quick, isn't it? And that's going to take every item, and then I need, yeah. There we go. Cool. We've got steel beams being produced. Result. Okay. So we're almost there. I'm going to take those. And we'll take those down to the university. 150 heavy duty motors. Okay, steel beams for the lighthouse. The lighthouse needs to be a priority. Okay. Follow the breadcrumb trail. But there weren't any breadcrumbs, were there? What? Morgan, thank goodness you're here. Jamie, what's going on? What on earth was that? There's some thing here in the bakery. I heard it as soon as I came in. I think it's in the basement. Oh my goodness, what is it? I think it might be dangerous. Look at the size of Toasty! You're awake! I'm so happy to see you again! Wait, you know this thing? This is my auntie's toaster. Or was her toaster. My mum built him out of their toaster when I was little. We used to go riding and get into all sorts of trouble. You rode on top of a giant toaster? We had very different childhoods. 5 cups flour, 1.5 cups water, 1 cup sourdough starter. Sorry, he only speaks in bread recipes. Toasty, did you break into Jamie's bakery? 2.5 teaspoons of salt. Sorry for all the commotion. He was just hungry. I'll find a way to make it up to you. As for you, let's go get you home, Toasty. Well, I'll be. Welcome home, Toasty. 3.25 cups bread flour, 2 teaspoons of instant yeast, 2 teaspoons of coarse salt. It's good to see you too, old friend. Turns out he was hiding in the basement of Jamie's bakery. I found him rummaging through the bread. Toasty! 1.5 cups of water. Well, now that he's home, make sure to let him stretch his legs now and then. You can get around quickly while riding him. Press A to hop on and off. Toasty can help you knock down buildings more quickly as well. Press X to start or stop knocking down buildings. But be careful. Let's not have a repeat of the time you went through your mother's factory as a child. Alright, Toasty, you heard Auntie. Let's go. How am I going to pay for this? Oh yeah, he is quick. Zippy! Zip zip zippity doo. Okay. Cool. Right, so how are we doing? We've got 20 so far. It's 7:05 PM, which means we're going to need to start wrapping up. Yeah. Okay. We do need... how many? What's that? 5, 6. We'll put another 200 in. There we go. So that will be complete by the morning, which is good. Oh. Well, that is something. That is something else. There we go. We've completed that, but we won't be able to get that until the morning, so that'll be something for us to do in the next episode. We won't have a look at jobs. It is getting on for bedtime. Okay. Right then. Thank you very much for hanging out. Don't forget to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel, ticking the bell so you know when new videos go live. In the description is a link to the channel Discord. Feel free to come and talk about the games you're playing, the games I'm playing, games in general. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.